we live in a world where people are addicted to living in virtual reality. I'm going to explain it like this. People are addicted to video games. People are addicted to swipe apps. People are addicted to pornography. People are addicted to thinking. People are addicted to not living in reality. They're addicted to living in a synthesized, synthetic world. They're addicted to video games like GTA and other video games like that, where they can build these mansions inside the video game and they can have this life inside the video game that's infinitely better than the reality that they live in the real world. The problem with this is that the more addicted you get to video games, the more addicted you get to swipe apps, the more addicted you get to just scrolling content, doom scrolling, doom fearing, the more out of touch and out of sync you get with the real world, the more out of touch you get with nature, the more out of touch you get with God, and the more dysregulated your central nervous system gets. To where you get to a point where you have anxiety all the time and you don't even know why. You have mild depression. You have bothersome tinnitus. You have DPDR. You don't even know who you are anymore. You've never known who you were. You've only known what society has programmed you and conditioned you to do, what schools have conditioned you to think, what pastors have conditioned you to say. That's all you know. And that is the world that we currently live in, and it is dystopian as hell. You ever think, who would I be if I were to choose to be what I wanted to be? Where would I go? Who are the people I would talk to? Who would I date? What would I do? What would I build? Have I ever built anything? Would I not be afraid? Do I want to be freed from the opinions of other people, especially people who I don't even give a rip about? Am I tired of keeping up with the Joneses? Do I even want to live in this house, or do I live in this house because I want people to think I'm successful? Do I need another degree, or am I trying to just validate my own insecurity? Like, really think about, like, who would you be? What would you do? What would you build? What would you say? These are the questions that nobody wants to ask anymore, because asking them is to realize that deep down, a lot of people have shame, they have inner trauma, they have insecurities, they have fear, they have self-hatred, self-loathing. They're not who they want to be. They're not doing what they want to do. They're not living what they want to live. They know that their life, majority of people, their life sucks. Here's the silver lining. Okay? You can break out of that at any time. It's a prison where the door is wide open. What you have to do is you have to start getting real with yourself. And I'm not talking about watching Hustle Bro videos and watch more Andrew Tate and, I need to lift weights and break out of the matrix. Dude, that's just another matrix. That's just more conditioning. Because let's be real, every guy that's doing that's the Hustle Bro, Fit, Lambo Bro, they're all doing that because they want to get women. They're not doing that for themselves. It's beta activity. It's cuck behavior. They're doing it because they want girls to like them. So they're not doing it for themselves. So it comes across as contrived. No. What would you do if you wanted to do it for yourself? Not for a woman, not for society, not for any of this other bullshit. What would you truly want to do? That's the questions that I had to ask myself that led me to this hut, this hammock right here. Simple. Nature, God, inner peace, happiness, space, silence, meditation, prayer, coding, building things that truly matter, saying something that I truly matter. When I was living in America and I was living in my former life, I was afraid to do the things I know I needed to do to really bring this home. Most people don't want to post videos. Oh, how I'll sound. What if people make fun of me? What if haters? Dude, hater. If you don't want haters, don't say anything. But the point is, I had to break out of that. I had to cut the noise out. I had to cut all of the people who assume everything and I can't believe he did that, and who does he think he is? Dude, these people are everywhere, dude. Like, you can't even. It's so hilarious because because they all hate themselves. They all hate each other. They're all pretending that they have their shit together, and everyone is miserable. And that's the lore of Western society. Maybe that's the lore here, but the point is I don't understand it here. I don't understand the culture. So for me, I'm free, right? Because they could be talking shit about me. I wouldn't even know, nor would I care. So I'm truly free. But anyway, literally selling everything, sold my car, sold everything, all of my Western bullshit, got a hammock, got a hut, started programming, and I started my own tech company. The only reason I was able to do that is because I rejected consumerism. So anyway, I think, what do I think? I think people need to get back in nature. I think they need to get back to God. I think they need to they need to pursue simplicity if that's what they want. And realize that nothing else is truly going to give you satisfy your soul, because it's a spiritual thing. And spirituality, you need silence to hear God. You need peace. You need stillness. That's everyone is allergic to that stuff, right? It's stillness. No way. That gives me anxiety. Yeah, don't you think that's a red flag? That's the remedy. That's the treatment, is stillness. So anyway, if you like this video, I would love to hear your comments. I'm calling my haters. Comment. If you hate this video, comment below. If you love it, comment below. Comment, because it's going to help you, because you're going to be able to vocalize how you truly feel. Smash the like button. Check out the application I made, tinnituscompanion.com. I'm going to put a link in the description. Helps people with bothersome tinnitus, ringing in the ears. I had it, led me to extreme anxiety, and I practiced meditation, thought reframing. Everything that I live has helped me to break out of, ringing in the ears. But I put it all in the application if you want to check that out. I'll talk to you later. Peace.